Galnet News Digest, 3rd of November 3306. We read the news so you don't have to. In this week's news roundup, Cannon stumped by mysterious message. Marlinists celebrate federal citizenship. Ashling's flight off Mersey. Cannon stumped by mysterious message. Much has been discovered about the megaship Adamastor since it was brought under control last Thursday. A number of locations that it visited have been identified and a coherent narrative has been formulated from the fragments available to us. However, one piece of the puzzle remains an intractable mystery. A message believed to be giving instructions to the megaship crew has so far defeated the finest minds of Canon Interstellar that have been trying to turn it into something meaningful. The message confuses even Amy, the artificial intelligence behind Galnet. The message reads,
8BFGTY4PLU67-RTY006 stop 45:GN63-74PHGJI space E67-F563-21-574 stop 9 space CR34 stop 6-DER8 plus WESTU stop 5 space -RTG10 space RTH8-4 space 6T stop WR4564-21 space plus G134 stop 2 space RT55 stop 4 space GDW space THE42 stop 1 LY space 764 stop 2Y-45TG4 stop BTJ-Y stop 60 RT437 stop 1D341-67 stop Y5DS space 243 space 45TY-3234.
The final intended destination of the Adamastor, if it still exists, may be specified within that cipher. It is possible that we shall never know what it means. Marlinists celebrate federal citizenship. Exiled Marlinists in federal systems have been celebrating the offer of citizenship made last week, amid escalating tensions between Federation and Empire. The Empire has been demanding the return of its citizens to assist in the continuing investigation into Republican terrorism being carried out by Senator Denton Petraeus and the Imperial Internal Security Service. Imperial Ambassador Imogen Luciana appears to suggest that the Federation might experience terror attacks itself, similar to those seen in the Empire in recent weeks, if the Marlinist refugees, which she characterises as neo-Marlinist terrorists, were not returned. The federal response was to repeat its assertion that the Empire is committing the unacceptable and totalitarian suppression of free speech. It is not known exactly how many Marlinists escaped from the clampdown on political dissent in the Empire, but it's believed to be in the hundreds of thousands. A massive humanitarian effort last week ensured that the refugees did not starve. However, there are concerns that the Federation may not be able to bring forward its aid package to ensure the continuing well-being of so many refugees in the next few weeks, raising the possibility of civil unrest. Taken together with the rapidly deteriorating diplomatic relations between the Federation and Empire, it seems likely that the galaxy is entering a period of political turmoil. Ashling's flight of Mersey. Her father was ruthlessly gunned down by Republicans on the 14th of September, so is it any wonder that Princess Aisling Duval dropped everything and flew across the galaxy to care for her cousin when he was also gunned down? Like her father, Mad Prince Harold, Imperator Hadrian Duval was struck down by a terrorist attack, but unlike Harold, and with Aisling's help, and with liberal applications of the wonder drug Vitadine nanomeds, Hadrian survived and is being cared for upon her imperial interdictor by Princess Aisling. Aisling was unable to help her father, who'd been on his way to visit her in the wake of the Starport bombings, so it must have come as something of a comfort to her that she was able to come to the aid of Hadrian, who, like Aisling, is a rival to Emperor Orissa. Both Aisling and Hadrian believe themselves to be the true emperor. Both harbour a supreme distaste for the current emperor. Both would like to see a shake-up at the top. They may have small differences in their political views. Aisling is forward-looking and reformist, whereas Hadrian wants to go back to the glory days and make the empire great again. But with Aisling caring for the invalid Hadrian, who knows what plots they may hatch together. And that's this week's Galnet News. Galnet News, we read the news so you don't have to.